Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be solving LeetCode 20 valid parentheses. This question is from a stack of blind 75. So let's begin this question without any further delay. So here's the question. Given the string s containing just characters, which is denoted by the different parentheses like opening and closing parentheses, determine if the input string is valid, and the input string is valid if an open bracket must be closed by the same kind of bracket, like this bracket should be closed by this bracket should be closed by this bracket, and this should be closed by this bracket. Open bracket must be closed in the correct order, so which means that this should not be the case. Like this opening bracket is not closed by the same kind of bracket, so this should not be the case. This is not a valid parenthesis. It's not in the correct order. This is in the correct order, and every closed bracket has a corresponding open bracket. So in just like in this one, we didn't have like opening bracket for this, so every bracket should have a corresponding bracket. So these are the conditions for it to be a valid parenthesis. So let's see how we can solve this problem. So let's take an example as the next example. So we know that it is a valid parenthesis because this is like one set of parentheses, and this is one set of parentheses, this is one set of parentheses, and this is one set of parentheses. So this is a valid parenthesis. So how can we solve this problem? So we can solve this problem by using a data structure called stack. Why stack? Because how do you input an element in the stack if you are trying to put like, if you want to enter these elements? So you put 0, you put 1 on the top, you put 2 on the top, and you put 3 in the top, and you put 4 in the top. And if you want to pop, you pop 4, you pop 3, you pop 2, you pop 1, and then you put 0. So this is like last in first out architecture. So in this, what we can do using stack is, if opening, we can append like this, we can append, and if closing, we can pop. So which means like if we have this, we like put it in the stack, and if we got this, we pop the opening from the stack. So if we got this, it will be like this will be pop, no, this will be append, and with this will be popped, and we append this, and with the closing it should be pop. So at the end the stack should be empty. So that's the strategy of how this problem can be solved. If so, this is non-valid. So while doing this will be append, this will be pop, this will be append, and this will be pop, and we don't have anything to pop. We don't have the opening bracket for this to pop, so this is non-valid. If the case was like this, and we don't have any other values, or the stack is not empty, so this is non-valid. So these are the other condition why or parenthesis, set of parentheses is invalid. So we'll be using this algorithm to solve the problem. So let's go to the coding session to solve this. Here we are with the coding session. So let's write the algorithm before writing any code. We're creating a stack, append if opening, and pop if closing. So this is the basic strategy. So let's create a stack. We are using an array as a form of stack, but we will be only using like only use append and pop from one direction. Before. Okay, so let's create some function is opening. So is opening text and text string or text character to check if it is an opening character. If a equals to or then return true. So these are the opening characters. Or if closing. So for closing we need A and B because we have a specific closing for all the characters. For like for this for this opening character we have this as an closing character. For this opening character we have this as an closing character, and for this opening character we have this as an closing character. So we'll be using the opening character as an A and the closing character as B to see if it is a closing character. So you can copy this here. If A equals to and B equals to this, or A equals to curly braces and finally B equals to, then we return true. Okay, so let's now loop through the string to see if we can either append or pop or show that it is not a valid parenthesis. If I in str, if is opening, so if it's an opening character then we just append it to a stack. Okay, else if is closing sorry, no, it's not an A, it should be I here, and it should be I here, and closing, let's use range because we will be needing a previous element as well to check if it is to have like the closing element. We have to check the last element of this, or maybe not, we can just use s for closing stack -1 or stack, which is like stack top comma I, but we don't know if the stack has a -1, so let's check if I is greater than 0 and is closing. So we're using the top feature of this stack, we are using array as on stack, so you're using stack -1, which gives the top value. Then stack dot pop, and if there is anything else, what can be anything else is we don't have an opening character and we don't have a closing character. We can have anything else, like this is the opening character. The first one is an opening character, but second one is somehow closing character, but not fully a closing character because it doesn't have an opening character. So in this case we can just give out that this is false, because we're not going to get an opening character. We should have like opening character at the beginning, like this has opening character, so this has a the front has a opening character, so it has a prospect of having a closing character. But if we're starting with a closing character, then there is no chance that we're getting a starting character. So we can just say that we are not gonna get opening character for that, and we can return false, and then we return true if we are able to loop through all the array and check everything. So let's see if it runs. And obviously there is some kind of error here, so it's not an else if, it is elif. Run again. Stack not an I. We were checking length of the stack to see if we have entered anything. So yeah, it got accepted. Let's submit it. We got a wrong answer. So we forgot to check that if we have only one character. So what we can do is len of stack equals to 0. No, return true if length of stack is greater than 0, else false. So we can do that. Let's submit it again. So yeah, it got accepted. The runtime is good. It beats 95% of users with Python 3. So this was the first problem using the stack. Obviously that we didn't use the like inbuilt stack, but we created a mock of a stack by using an array where we used append pop from the same direction using and top using -1. So yeah, this is the one of the good solution. If you guys have any other solution, any more ideas, you can feel free to comment on the comment section. If you like the video, give like, and don't forget to subscribe for the upcoming future videos. Thank you.